run. On the other end was a man named Tyrese Orr, an associate of one of Michelle's co-workers who went by the street name Money. He explained that he was celebrating his 35th birthday and he was having a party. And if they wasn't doing nothing, the three young women should come by, hang out, eat, and have a few drinks. Bored, they agreed. They headed to a home in the 3900 block of West 19th Street. Once they got to the party, it seemed like it was all love.
This right here, y'all, this is why I don't party. I don't want to go no, man, listen, bro, if I know everybody at the party ain't getting no money, bro, I'm not going. I'm not going. If I know, bro, if I'm going to a party where nobody like that is getting no money, I'm not going. Cause guess why? Guess what? It's gonna be a party full of hating.
Yo, big truck gang. What's going on with y'all, man? Hey, Hey, y'all go out, let y'all eat it for a minute. Okay, y'all, goddamn, give my shit back. Goddamn, what the fuck? Hey, look, but nah, man, look. I hope everybody enjoying their week, though, man. I hope everybody enjoyed their weekend. Everybody fam safe, man. Look, work on your physical and mental, man. This shit is very important, man. It's a lot of people that's taking this shit for jokes and games, man. But that's the most important thing right now, man. Working on your physical and your mental. Know that. But look, I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. We gonna get into it. Let's go.
Back into another episode. If you're new to the channel and you feeling the content, feel free to subscribe. Definitely hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time we drop a new video. Oh yeah, feel free to share the channel with your peoples. Everybody is welcome. Let's get right into the story. When most people are young, that's when they are really on the scene, out and about, always looking for fun or something to do, which is expected because those early to mid 20s hit different.
Oh shit, my bad, y'all. I'm talking over the damn video. So she made a couple cups already, but I had to find them. She gave them to me to show to y'all. So I'm gonna put those in the next video also, cause I don't feel like getting up right now and going to look for them. So we're gonna put both of those in the next video. All right, let's continue. My bad.
You can work a full 12-hour shift, get off, hit a club with your friends, drink, turn up, and still be up bright-eyed the next day for work off of 4 hours of sleep. At that age, you are figuring out what you are into. Whether it's the single life, hanging out with friends, being in a relationship, going on date nights, or if you just want to grind hard early on and know all those other things until you are situated in your later years. There's nothing wrong with enjoying yourself though, especially in your early 20s. That's when you are supposed to mess up and make mistakes. I often explain to my 20-year-old, like, live your life. Don't be scared to mess up, but move smart. Because that young, in your mind, you think you know what's going on out here, but you are really green and still wet behind the ears. Some young adults get to navigate those earlier years, fall, get back up, go to college, party, with nothing ever going wrong. But we all know, unfortunately, on the flip side of that, in this world we live in, too many people don't make it to 21. But when you are out with friends, enjoying a party, you never think something that innocent could cost you your life. But sadly, it can. And on this episode of Hood Tales, we'll be taking it to Chicago, Illinois, to discuss a case of a man's paranoid actions at his birthday party that left a young woman gone. All the way back in 2012, 21-year-old Michelle Gregory was navigating life in the Windy City. Young but super ambitious, after she finished high school, the young lady enrolled in Harold Washington College and had future plans of enlisting in the Navy and seeing the world. Michelle had a steady job in which she worked hard at. It was in a serious and committed relationship. But just like most young people, all work and no fun was boring. So she would sometimes hang out with friends or co-workers just to catch a vibe of the city. So on April 12, 2012, While her and her co-workers were out spinning a few blocks looking for something to get into, it seemed right on time when one of their phones rang. On the other end was a man named Tyrese Orr, an associate of one of Michelle's co-workers who went by the street name Money. He explained that he was celebrating his 35th birthday and he was having a party, and if they wasn't doing nothing, the three young women should come by, hang out, eat, and have a few drinks. Bored, they agreed. They headed to a home in the 3900 block of West 19th Street. Once they got to the party, it seemed like it was all love. Everybody was vibing and enjoying themselves. Somewhere in the mix, one of Money's homeboys noticed Michelle and felt the young lady was pretty. He approached her trying to get her attention, but she respectfully declined, being that she already had a boyfriend. The man bopped off, but he would soon double back on Michelle to try his hand again. Feeling like he was drunk and a little bit too aggressive, she told her two co-workers she felt uncomfortable and felt like it was time to leave. By this time, it was early into the next morning, like 3:30 a.m. Everybody at the party was sauced up and the vibes changed. Michelle ducked off in an empty bedroom by herself to make a phone call. She was attempting to call her father or other family members so she could get picked up and leave the party. Michelle's two friends also walked in as they all discussed leaving. While on the phone, Money overheard the conversation and Michelle giving out an address. Feeling like she was on some setup type of time or dropping his low, he became paranoid and his mood changed, leaving the three young women to walk outside on the front porch. He stated out loud, "They calling dudes to my hood, thinking it's sweet," feeling like they were calling outsiders to the block. Money and the man that was flirting with Michelle earlier stepped out on the porch where the three young women was at. Money stated he felt disrespected and felt Michelle was trying to pull a move. The young lady stated she was only calling family for a ride, and she was saying if her other two friends were good and needed a ride as well. But Money wasn't trying to hear none of that. He upped his gun and shot Michelle multiple times. As her two friends watched and shot, they tried to help the young lady up, but he pointed the gun at them and stated, "Y'all better roll out too before you end up dead like your friend." Scared, the two women ran off and called 911. They flagged down a police.
I don't get this shit, bro. I don't get this shit, bro. But I don't get how, bro, y'all be, but men be so bogus, boy. I swear to God, boy, y'all gotta do better, boy. That shit bogus as hell. I understand though. I get what you was saying. But if you was that paranoid, bro, all you had to do was say, "Well, let me see then. Let me check your, let me see." All right, then open. If, you know what I'm saying? If it's that serious to you, hey man, let me see then. I kind of paranoid. A lot of shit going on, baby girl. That's all I'm saying. Let me just make sure. Boom, that would have been that. To take it upon yourself to automatically say, "Oh no, you lying," just whip out your gat and just shoot a motherfucker, you bogus, bro. You're a fucking bogus.
Call and told them exactly what happened back at the party. Police
are bogus and they should give your ass a death penalty.
Arrived at the home about 4:30 a.m. They found Michelle on the porch suffering from 3 gunshot wounds. She was rushed to a local hospital, but unfortunately, the young lady wouldn't survive her injuries. As police talked to people at the party, they all claimed they didn't see nothing or knew what happened, as Money was long gone. Michelle's two friends went to the police station the next day and gave them a description of the man and Money's nickname, because neither of the women knew his real name. Detectives were able to bring up a mug shot from a previous conviction, and the young woman ID'd him. As Michelle's family got the news, they were devastated. The young lady with her whole life ahead of her was gone for nothing, over just trying to find a ride home. Months would go by before Tyrese was taken into custody and charged with first-degree murder. As Michelle's family got the news he was caught, they felt like she would get some kind of justice, but it still wouldn't bring the young lady back. As the case made its way to trial with witness testimonies, Tyrese Money Orr was found guilty of all charges and sentenced to 34 years in prison. His schedule.
This is what I'm asking y'all. What the fuck do we have to do to get the? This shit is crazy, bro. This shit is crazy. But I would get life, bro, for selling a fucking, not even, bro, I would get life for selling a cookie of fucking cocaine. This is insane. I'm just saying, bro. This shit wild. Then why the fuck he look like King Yellow Daddy? Why the fuck he look like King Yellow? Man, you a bitch.
Scheduled release date
You a
as of
bitch.
now is August 15th, 2050. Rest in peace to Michelle. I send my prayers and condolences to her family. I know everybody probably will ask the same thing I was
Rest in peace
thinking.
to her. You
What
a
happened
bitch.
to the car they was
That
driving in
shit gave your
earlier
ass
that
death
day?
penalty. You
But
lame
it
as
seemed
hell.
like they was dropped off
Man, you a
by another
fucking
friend
goofball.
that didn't attend the party. It's crazy a 35-year-old man was worried.
But this right here, y'all, this is why I don't party. I don't wanna go no, man. Listen, bro, I ain't, bro. If I know everybody if I know everybody at the party ain't getting no money, bro, I'm not going. I'm not going. If I know, bro, if I'm going to a party where nobody like that is getting no money, I'm not going. Cause guess why? Guess what? It's gonna be a party full of hating. I'm not going, bro. I'm not going. I'm not putting myself, bro. I didn't put myself into that situation too many times, bro. I'm not doing that shit no more. But I don't remember the last time I went. I'm being very honest with y'all, bro. I remember the last time I went to the club, but I don't remember the last time I even stepped in a party. I don't do it. I don't have time for that, bro. You hating on me because I didn't live like I didn't stop living like this so many years ago. I don't even do this. Or you hate on me because you see I pulled up in that thing. Or goddamn because you see I'm walking, I'm clean, I'm fresh, I'm goddamn got a little something on my arm. Or if I walked in here by myself, or I didn't walk in here with the bros, you know what I'm saying? We got something on, you know what I'm saying? We stepping. But the bro, come on, bro. That's why I can't do it, bro. The last time, and it's so crazy because the last time I went to the club, it was me, a buddy of mine, and my cousin, my girl cousin. Bro, I'm I'm purposely trying to keep us stuck in the little pool section, cause how this club is, it's a yo big truck gang. What's going on with y'all, man? I hope everybody doing good, bro. I hope everybody had a excellent week. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Y'all just chilling, man. Y'all with family. It's been good for me, man. Very good week. I ain't got no complaints. Fortunately, I'm not where I want to be with everything by the end of this week, but it's okay. Some stuff take time, but we good. I don't know, y'all. Today, man, I just kind of feel chill today, bro. I don't really feel like doing too much. I got I got some stuff I'm working on. Some clothes. We back at it with the clothes. As y'all can see, uh, I got my first test design that I put together. I don't know if I want to drop it because I don't know if I want to add something else to it. So I'm thinking about it. But I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all just in case, because this is gonna be like one of the things on the site for just like for just a test drop. You know what I mean? To see who fucking with it and see who not. It's simplicity, because I feel like right now simplicity is key with designs. So right now I'm just messing around. You know, I'm a beginner for me, so I'm just messing around with the software and trying to find if I can. I'm trying to find a way where I can draw my designs how I want to draw 'em and get them printed out in like color and stuff, because I don't really know how to do all that yet. Or I'm gonna eventually I probably just have to hire somebody to do it, because I'm not too savvy with doing that part. But I'm a great drawer, so I can definitely draw something up, or I can just send it to my dad and tell him to draw, because he draw too, or my aunt. Even though I don't deal with now one of them like that, but still my family. I still love them. It is what it is. Anyway, that's besides the point. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all the drop. Hold on. So this is the first kind of test little drop I'm doing. So y'all let me know how y'all like it. I'm trying to figure out where y'all can see it. Hold on, let me change. I gotta change my camera. Hold on. Okay, so we got a camera change. Let's see. Y'all can see. On a fucking. Okay. So we got that, and then basically we got the stamp. We got a logo, which is gonna be Bear Designs, and it got it's one of those. What's those bears? Um, what's the y'all know the bears? Y'all know the bears that's I don't think it's exactly one of those bears, but it's like one of those bears. That's in that movie with the basically it's like the Chuck E. Cheese characters. I forgot what's the name of that shit. But it's they like angry bears or something like that. They like horror bears. I forgot the name of that shit. But it's like one of those bears with lightning bolts going through it. With our name of our brand, which is Bears Designs. Well, which one of the names to our brand is Bears Designs. So it looks like that. Which I'll probably as we work on it today, put I'll put like the picture and something so y'all get like a clear view of it. I'll put it in another vid that I'm gonna put out later on to give y'all kind of like a better clarification of what's going on. And y'all just tell me what y'all think about it, man. Like I say, I want to add more to it. I don't know if I want to add like dripping hearts or something like a something like a Cupid shooting at it or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. I got my mind is I don't know. Like I say, this is my first time doing all this, so I'm just kind of trying to figure out where I should go with it. But right now, simplicity is key. Simplicity is key for me. I don't want to do too much and I don't want to do too less. You know what I mean? But we made through all that. So get to it. You walk in the door. Okay, you walk in the door. To the right. To the right is like a little pool section. So you can walk in there and but if you was to like go left, it's like that's like the dance floor and like the club section. And then if you walk through that, like, cause you can go like I don't know if I can explain the building type, but y'all get the image. But you can walk through like it's like a lobby basically. So you can walk through the lobby, and then you go up a couple little stairs, and then it's like a back door section, and you go back there, and that's like where you smoke at and all that shit. But man, the everything was cool, but the soon as we entered the fucking club part, every time we entered the club part, bro, I swear to fucking, I'm not lying to you. All the eyes that was in the fucking club spot is just fucking staring, bro. That shit was so crazy, bro. I'm like, God damn, bro. Like, bro, you can't, bro. And I'm not the one, and I guess it's just me, maybe, because I don't like attention. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't like this. We can do this all day long. Like a room full of 10 people, that's fine. But when you start talking about 20, 30, 40, 50 people and they all staring at you, that shit make me feel so uncomfortable, bro. I hate that shit. It's okay if you look at me, but be staring at me and shit, bro. I feel boxed in. I don't like that shit, bro. And I don't know why I feel like I guess I get that from my mom, cause my daddy, he like that shit. He don't mind fucking 30,000 people. He want to be the center of attention. I don't. But my mama, she don't like that shit either. She don't staring at her and watching her, and she don't like that shit, bro. So, I guess I get that from my mama type shit, but I don't know. But yeah, man. More of the story, bro. I don't. That's why I tell y'all but to each his own by any means. You know what I'm saying? However you live your life, that's how you live your life. But for me, all that partying and clubbing and shit like that, I don't find really too much excitement in that shit, bro. I don't. Little house party, that's cool with me. You know what I'm saying? House party with everybody. It's no bad blood. Everybody can get through the whole night. Everybody can chill. Everybody can have a good time. Everybody gonna be talking until we leave. And all that. As soon as I enter the door, you're watching me and you're tapping your boy and you're tapping your girlfriend and you, man, bro, I ain't with all that, bro. You don't know me, bro, and I really ain't trying to really know you, and I really don't want to know what you got going on. I didn't come here for you. I came here for a good time. I don't understand. I ain't came here for a fucking long time. I came here for a good time to get the fuck on through. I understand. You know what I mean?
Heard about a 21-year-old lady making a call, thinking ops was gonna pull up to his hood. Fellas, I know some think it's cool to be in the streets with the hoppers at that age, but if you over 30, you might want to think about hanging it up, bro. It's over with. Money's paranoia cost this young lady her life, and him 35 years. I'm not saying women don't set up men. We see it every day. But if you that paranoid, you might as well party by yourself. Why even invite Shorty and them in the first place? At first, I was thinking that Money homeboy felt disrespected because Michelle kept curving him and pumped him up to shoot her. But everyone claims it was over disrespect and her calling a ride to the house and him feeling like she was calling people to the hood. Let me know in the comments which angle y'all think the situation stemmed from. And remember, we got to succeed, not to fail, so we won't be just another hood tale. Yeah, man, it's a messed up situation. Rest in peace, that young lady. I send my prayers to her family. But I ain't gonna talk too much more about this one. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I appreciate you if you made it to the end. It's another episode of Hood Tales. It's your boy Tony 2.
That's all it was, bro. Two real life goofies. Point blank period. Rest in peace to her.